Welcome to the new MARIK Workshop from WBPL 76. This program is brought to you by Lady Red Productions, the Bear Digs Corporation, and a generous grant from the Night Owl Foundation. Why are you here? Cat, will you stop chewing on me?
Suck, squeeze, bang, and blow.
Ooh, ooh.
Why are you here?
The AI has invited me to fuck off with my bullshit.
Penis.
I just hit myself in the balls with an iPhone. Somebody quote that.
Grandma's.
Was that the penis banana mech thing again?
Free Corn Thursday.
So take one of the penises out.
That unholy abomination of Yuletide terror.
Stupid is the way you do things.
I would so download feet. No, don't fucking ooh-woo the pee-pee's eye.
The f*** is Free Corn Thursday? Corn Thursday. I do not necessarily know what a Doogie Howser is, but I guarantee if I walk into any 7-Eleven within the United States, I will be able to purchase one from the Rotary Grill, which is to say the collection of
Doogie Howser
plumbing
is
and electronics desperately
totally
masquerading as
a
some
chain of
sort of
mass-produced
kitchen
medium quality hot
appliance,
dogs.
right next to the device. The device with two buttons, one brown and one yellow. Now, one might assume this is bathroom related. The manufacturers certainly did. But no. It's just a machine to shit out a chili-like substance onto, well, whatever you put under it. And while 7-Eleven would certainly prefer that you were to use it on things taken from the aforementioned Rotary Grill, there is very little preventing you from filling a slushy cup and topping it with the standard beverage. Welcome to the new MARIK Workshop. The doctor will see you now.
The inventor of this slushy cup full of chili dog.
Did you just advocate for filling a slushy cup with ketchup, mustard, relish, and then putting soda over top of it?
No,
No.
he advocated for filling it with gas station hot dog chili.
Yes, and then putting slushy mix on top of that to get it past checkout.
Yeah.
Oh, also there's
Hello,
nacho
chat.
cheese, but why would you push that button?
If you want to have your intestines speak
Oh!
to you for the next week.
If you want your
take it back.
Try this at
Guys,
home.
if you
guys,
want your
guys, guys.
intestines to be your out-testins, this is what you do.
Guys, we peaked
everyone.
early. We're already done. Sorry.
No, cease. I have discovered a better recipe.
This
Okay.
Oh, no.
Yes, double
yeah.
cheese pizza. You take the regular, like, miscellaneous chemistry in a triangle shape device, and you open it, and you fill that entire box with the yellow cheese. Run that fucker dry. So eventually they will lose enough money on the nacho alleged cheese that they'll be forced to replace it with something that is consumable by humans, or at least fails to turn their entire establishment into a Superfund site by proximity.
So that turns your intestines into super
Out-testines.
intestine. No,
No, I'm
not
going
with
with
that
that.
much cheese. Nothing's getting out.
Squick, are you telling me that you don't like the oil-based cheese-adjacent substance that doesn't come out of the little button when you press it?
If there was oil in there, we would have invaded it already. This is more of
Right.
a slurryized Bakelite product in yellow.
I know how to fix this for Squick. He just needs to put it over top of a bag of boiled peanuts, and he'll be fine.
God, I still have that giant fuck-off lumpy tea bag.
Why haven't you boiled it?
That's a
Because it
reasonable question.
terrifies me.
Afraid of that you'll enjoy that you'll like it.
That is not my immediate fear, no.
Squick is afraid of the boiled peanuts. Hey, everybody, it's the new MARIK Workshop where we have
Where we
Regret.
a
say
new logo.
things.
We have a new logo.
Nice.
Isn't it?
Isn't it? Lady Red has provided us with a new logo, and I adore it. It
It's
is
pretty.
wonderful.
I
It
do
looks
like
damn
how
good.
the mech that you are painting on is actually your sculpt of the Orion.
That's true.
Available on your Colts page.
That's correct.
There is so much that is so good in there.
Yeah, I mean, look
Like-
at you sitting in my hood.
I'm adorable.
Lady Red asks about the lumpy
I-
tea bag. Lady
God, I
Red,
didn't
imagine
even-
that you had a tea bag, but this tea bag was about like a gallon size,
It's
and then
way
it was
bigger
filled
than that.
with peanuts. You had a very large tea bag, and it was filled with peanuts, and then you were supposed to put a large stock pot on your stove, put the peanuts in there, put water in there, and then
No, that's-
boil it and make
Dux, that's
boiled
way
peanuts.
too many words. Imagine you're doing laundry, but instead of clothes, peanuts. And
And
description.
instead of the washing machine, it's the stove.
We do laundry very differently.
I would like to point out here, Red
That's
is
fair.
saying in chat that she demanded the STL from me. She came to me and said, "Do you have a favorite mech, and do you have an image, or preferably an STL?" I said, "Not only do I have the one I made." And she said, "Perfect."
Nice.
So here's Cookie on it. Everybody can see Cookie
Yeah.
on the front of my apron.
Also,
Hi, Cookie.
detail I missed, like the first time around when I was just appreciating it for its own sake. The little wing sleeves.
Yeah, the letters jacket with the
Yes.
ring sleeves. It's amazing.
God, I want that jacket. I would wear that.
I know you would. Now the question is, do you want it in white or do you want it in like reflective metallic fabric?
Does it come with the
Ooh.
wings to go in the wing sleeves?
Listen, Squick has a printer. Anything is possible.
Oh.
Yeah, don't worry about it. It's fine. Though I will say, like, unrelated in the cosplay arena, people have been doing some absolutely amazing work with wings.
Yep.
Just full rigs that unfold, and like even just 5 years ago, it was at best an assortment of non-articulated plumbing.
I have a friend who does a devil costume with wings like that, and it's quite excellent.
Look at Warlax. We got a Warlax, everybody.
Hell yeah.
Look at that. Look at that. He's ready to commit a war crime. He's ready to commit a war crime.
With his
Yeah,
pith
but like
helmet.
as a treat,
Yeah.
crime helmet.
Here's Ducks taking a nap.
He has his mayo tag
That's
on.
Ducks
does.
in the plotting position.
Duck,
I don't.
this is Duck's in the position he doesn't assume is enough.
That's true.
Well, I mean, you're both not wrong, but that doesn't mean it's nice to say it out loud.
And
No, it feels pretty good. You should try it.
yeah. Here's the Lady Red Works brush.
Look, here's the thing. Ducks in the plotting position is just his default. Just assume he's always in the plotting position, okay?
With the exact 30-degree head tilt. That's the best
Oh,
head
I
tilt
thought that was the
position.
comprehension position.
I was going to say.
like- The
Who
head
likes
tilt
the-
allows better cooling for the synapses.
Who likes the MARIK purple and the Zorg red?
I like Mark's purple.
I like that blue, and I like that red.
Why does the frog have butt cheeks?
What?
Sorry, that's unrelated.
I know what Squic's looking at.
What are you laughing at, Hal?
The screen.
What about it?
Okay, I missed that. That's quite good.
What are you guys seeing?
An on-screen celebration of flaming buttholes. Thank you,
Oh,
Vector.
Mad Duck Green is my favorite color here,
It's pretty all right. It's
Yeah.
very authentic.
isn't it? Although I want to point out here the fact that she nailed the labels of the Vallejo Model Air and the Mecha paints. That's just a detail. She didn't have to do that, but that's just so good.
There's a lot
good.
of flexing going on here.
Yeah.
Like, she's clearly shown her work, and I appreciate that.
And here's you other two clowns.
Speaking of flexing, yeah, brother.
Oh, and Wookie, you're a pin.
Yeah, I know. I'm
Is
just
that-
poking everyone.
I
Is that a
believe it.
pin or a tie clip?
Yes.
I mean, look, anything can be a tie clip if you don't understand how ties work.
It's true.
Actually, this one time I'm going to agree completely with Squic.
I'm having ideas.
Like,
know-
anything's a necktie if you're bad enough at yoga.
She came to me last week or the week before and said, "Para, do you have any ideas for your the banner for the show?" And I said, "Okay." And then I explained the concept of the PBS show, The New Yankee Workshop. Sent her a sample of what the sign for that show looked like, and I said, basically that, but us. And then she just did it because she's amazing.
I mean,
Yeah,
there's one complaint. This is nowhere near on fire enough to be the dumpster fire that the show can turn into sometimes.
Yeah,
I
but
mean, it
Well,
could
we
be
can
more
have
on
it printed
fire.
on something very flammable.
And
Like-
Squic,
Okay,
I am
all right.
Squic. I refuse to share the brain cell with you tonight.
Okay.
Red,
do
if you
have-
end up making
I
stickers
shall
of this,
use the
I'm buying
private
them.
reserve.
I'm buying the stickers.
Now, I do have to say one thing. Because Cookie and I just got a package in the mail.
Ooh.
And these pens are beautiful.
You can see them with your eyes?
Warlex,
yeah.
step in here and tell us about these pens, I'm assuming.
Commence advertisement.
Am I on point
And
there,
it
Wookie?
actually fits my hand, which most pens feel tiny in.
I assume that
Oh.
I'm on the right track here, right?
Oh, you are indeed.
Warlex, get in here.
Hello.
What did you do?
I made, I helped my dad to make pens for Cookie and Wookie.
State the nature of the pen emergency.
The pens were made of mesquite.
Oh, like the buzzing things?
Yeah.
Which we had to buy 3 times in order to get proper coloration on it. Not their fault, the supplier's fault.
Well, I mean, I've
Um,
always heard that, like, mesquites are a bit inaccurate.
The thing is that, you know, mesquite
Like, it's the non-rifled barrel.
Yeah, mesquite is one of those things that you hear often enough that they're like red, that they're brown. We got white like 4 times.
I mean, that
Wait,
sounds reasonably ballin'.
That sounds more like you got mesquite skeet.
Wait,
Yeah.
how did you make a pen out of chicken seasoning?
Mesquites were made.
Mesquites were made. I like that.
Damn.
But
Oh, we're
they wanted
off.
a matching set, so we set it up to be, you know, chrome and silver plated type thing, and sent it on their way. They didn't ask for anything overly complicated, and in general, I actually really like the way that they came out. Wookie got the rollerball fountain pen style with. In general, there was a lot of flame to the wood. Looked really nice. And Cookie had once told me that you know, she was wanting all of that because of the grain structure and everything else, and there was a lot of grain on her piece.
So very quickly, for anyone that's interested, the
I
email
mean, it
address
sounds-
for ordering a pen is on the screen right now.
Yes, pens by design mi@gmail.com.
Get a
But
pen.
yes, I have
I-
seen lots and lots of custom pens. This is probably the nicest I have seen in a very long time.
Well, thank you. I do appreciate it, and my dad will too.
Hey, everybody,
It-
Lady Red's going to sleep. Say goodnight, Red.
Night, lady.
Enhance your
Right, right.
dreaming. Download sleep today.
Beep boop.
Have fun out there. And thanks
Yes.
again. That logo is amazing.
It
It
is.
is
Very nice.
It's excellent.
But in
Enthusiasm
general-
session complete.
You know what? It's too nice. Now I'm grumpy. It's too nice.
Let
But
Warlocks finish.
In general, I am happy that you guys are happy. It was
Me
something
too.
that we did very much try to make look nice for you. And before anyone jumps in here and starts yelling at me that I'm not part of the cast tonight, I should leave. So, in general, thanks
I
did
invited you,
cover
sir.
on that.
I
I
invited
did
you.
cover. I covered you on that.
okay,
For,
fair enough.
For a brief step in, I covered you. You're
Okay,
good.
appreciated. You guys have a great rest of your night.
Thanks, man.
Later.
Fun out there.
Fucking cool pens, guys. Okay, let's get into stuff that other people have made this week. We didn't get a whole lot of submissions this week. That's okay. We'll go through them.
Yeah, let's look at the cool things.
Okay.
Show me the things that I
Okay.
might be impressed, and
Well-
then filibuster the entire show.
Well, Bizmonkey made an Arctic cheetah, and it's standing in the
Nice.
snow.
Very cool.
It's in its natural environment. It's a nice gradation there from the blue on the bottom up to the silver gray on top.
Yeah, and that's a
standing in the
very
power.
good job differentiating the cockpit blue from the gunmetal blue.
Oh, yeah. Good contrast
like-
on that.
I like how it's standing on top of a pile of cocaine.
Good, yeah.
Yep.
I mean, that's why it costs like 30 billion C-bills.
Yep.
He also made us a Vapor Eagle that appears to be standing on a broken
Wait.
lava lamp.
A
Is
vape
the
eagle?
C&C bill like for cocaine? Does the BattleTech universe exist on the cocaine standard?
Yeah.
Where you can
Yeah,
go to
that's a s-
Comstar?
It
That's a
doesn't-
Cylon. You can't fool me. That's a Cylon, sir.
It can't be a Cylon. Oh, shit. I just realized you wouldn't know this. Its eye's not the right color.
Oh, I thought it was a Power Rangers villain.
They can change the light bulb. It's fine. It's a Cylon.
Ducks,
Yes.
Ducks. I want you to tell me exactly how you think the Cylon vision sensor is intended to work.
Light bulbs.
With the light bulb.
Light bulbs.
No
Light-
further questions.
Light globes.
Oh my god, that's not.
Light globes.
For the
It
purposes of
glows?
this conversation and my
It
own
glows.
sanity, ducks.
It glows. It has a source
Instead
of
of
light.
light
It's a
bulb.
light bulb.
No, all I'm asking is instead of light bulb, can you say vacuum tube?
You're a vacuum tube.
Yes, I can say vacuum tube. What model
Excellent.
vacuum
I
tube?
accept this change in answer. Thank you.
Wookie, what's this?
Okay, this is a scorpion that I made for a art contest. It is what Regiment Wolf's Dragoons,
Huh.
You know, for a quad, it's pretty good.
and you will shoot me, but all of that is a apple barrel paint.
I won't
Hey,
shoot
if it
you.
works, it works.
I won't
that's
shoot
impressive.
you. I might quietly judge you, but I won't shoot you.
Well, here's my thing on
Works,
Apple Barrel
works.
Paint. Like, if you're willing to stick it out, fantastic. Any shit I was going to talk at any point has clearly already been done by having to deal with that paint,
The
which
biggest
you've already
thing,
done.
the biggest thing about apple barrel paint is to use it properly. You need the boots with the fur.
The fur
With the fur.
Yep.
Okay, I guess I don't use it properly then.
is does that cause the whole battlefield to look at her?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, I
She-
thought you like just spin kick the Uggs.
No.
You are
hit the
getting
floor.
appreciation in chat over doing this with Apple Barrel.
Yeah.
Yes,
even
and deservedly
the-
so.
I
And
made
I-
a wash out of the same paint I did the base to do on the crystals to give them the sand-covered look.
It worked nicely.
And I really like the crystals.
So, the only experience I have with the quad mechs is in HBS BattleTech, where I learned that you can just keep attaching more and more kicking blades and just have this tiny scuddly dickhead running around the battlefield at 4,000 miles an hour just as a Beyblade, and it's amazing.
It's a mech Beyblade, everybody. It's a mech Beyblade.
It
No.
checks
Jump jets.
No, that it checks out. Hey, can you point all the jump jets sideways for normal reasons?
It doesn't say that you can't.
That's all I needed to know.
Okay. Then we've got this. I'm gonna pull this up separately, so that it's in the right order. How's it, Carl? It's a firefly.
Doodaloo.
I'm waiting for it to click over on my screen.
On mine.
There it is. Yes, this was a firefly that was colored by Howser Kid the Younger.
Oh,
because-
this was M, not A.
Yes.
Oh, I didn't
This
realize
is
that.
Howser Kid the Younger. He decided that this thing needed the full-on illegal tint for the windows.
Yeah, yeah.
But
like you do.
this is Mommy's favorite mech, and so he wanted it to be colorful for Mommy.
Of course it is.
Don't get grumpy.
I'm not
What-
grumpy. I'm just not surprised in the slightest.
He's grumbling about things. That's his natural state.
It's true.
Oh yeah, that's fair.
Of course, it's her favorite. Yes, if you know Nandy, of course it is.
Yeah. We took her love and we took her land, but we took her where she could not stand.
And
I don't
turned her
care.
into a sports car?
I
Yeah.
don't care. I'm still free.
Now, with that being said, no, not that. Don't do that. With that being said, why you do this thing to me? There.
Spite.
That makes sense.
Definitely spite. Yeah.
Daughter did this one.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Nova Cat.
And
Dun,
notice,
dun, dun.
note for those of you playing along at home, you will notice she put ears on it.
Yeah.
And not only did she
It's a
put
Nova
ears
Kitty.
on it, she put ears on the word cat.
That I did not see. That is a very light blue. Thank you for pointing it out.
I'm not
I
seeing
accept
that in the
Nova
current
Kitty.
image, but that amuses me greatly.
I accept Nova Kitty.
Nova
Wait, does that make this a Canopus mech?
I mean, if you want it in your heart too, then yes.
If you
I mean,
want it in your
anything is a
heart to be,
Canopus mech
then
for
you're a
money.
spirit cat. God almighty.
Yeah,
Bum,
that's
bum, bum,
I have
bum.
not seen anything that says the Nova Cats ever made a Canopus, but I've never seen anything that said they didn't. So
Well, they did make it
Close
all the
enough.
way to the Clan Protectorate in the Free Worlds League, so they're not far. So let's not rule it out.
so all it takes is one Free Worlds League noble who goes and bets entirely too much on red on the roulette wheel, and suddenly the Canopans have a Nova Cat.
Yep.
Actually, that seems very funny. I like it. Headcanon accepted.
You know what? That's canon now.
It's canon.
The Canopus has a Nova Cat because a Free Worlds League noble bet on red when he should have bet on black.
That's it. Okay. So
I
last week,
challenge you from trial of possession for the shiny object.
All
Like,
right,
what,
we're gonna
what are
use
your
this-
terms? Having the tallest hat. Shit.
What are your terms? We're gonna spin this wheel. What do? Watch it and see where the ball lands. And if it lands on
Steroids are
green, then the
fucking
casino
weird.
gets the mech.
okay, so last week I worked on this longbow, and I decided, I'm going to do like a wood block print on the arms of it, with like the
You absolute madman.
Yeah, I do that sometimes. And I got into it, and I wasn't real happy with what I had. So I, instead of trying to make it cherry blossoms, I just generally went for along the lines of dogwood tree. So green leaves and flowers. Cherry blossoms wouldn't have had the green leaves. But that's that side. You can't see a whole lot. This also is a factory second. That actually came in a box that I bought from CGL. Thanks, guys. But they did send a replacement for me when you realize, the missile pods are for the same side. And they just flipped one of them over and put it on the wrong side.
So it doesn't have two left feet. It has,
But it does, in fact, have two right arms.
Look at my tiny mech hand.
So I will excuse that, as in world, that makes perfect sense from a production standpoint. Why would you have two different models for big metal roundy?
Because there's also jump jets on the back of it. Or, if not jumped, I don't actually think the longbow has
you
jump
can
jets.
put jump jets in the arm.
No, it just has the mysterious wish they were rockets,
Yeah.
big O punch pods.
no, that's the missile vents.
Yeah.
That
So
The fuck is a missile vent?
That's where you
Like,
vent
ah,
the
yes,
missiles.
the
Yeah,
missiles
the
wish
missile
to
launch
smell
goes
the
out.
outside air.
So
Yeah.
does it just jump with the backblast from shooting all the missiles at once?
Let's go with that.
That's
Now, the
not.
thing
If
that
you
gets
use-
me
No,
is it has like these vectored
no, hold
thrust
up.
flaps.
Physics has entered the chat, however
And
briefly.
been dismissed.
Look, physics
Ducks, you
can
are
enter the
abusing
chat,
your mayoral power.
but I watched
Oh, I
Looney
keep forgetting
Tunes
about
where
that.
they used a fan to push a sailboat along, and I just choose that that's more fun.
Is that better or worse than you're in the ocean in the bathtub, so you just move the shower head to the back and open the tap?
Yeah, that works.
Yeah.
I'm not seeing a
No!
problem.
Also
Angry
funny when he
squick
breaks.
noises.
Angry squick
Squick.
noises, everybody.
Angry squick noises.
And as it turns out,
Squick.exe is mad.
before you put down decals, put white down underneath them so they actually show up.
That's important information.
It is. Do that. Because otherwise it
don't-
comes out too dark like that.
I don't use decals because I'm not good enough.
So I also wish to see, like, the factory shot of this thing being assembled, where they are just straight up using, like, a 4,000-pound chunk of redwood to put the wood carving art onto the side.
That's very Draconis Combine.
Yeah.
We have 100 Maquis artists very carefully putting flecks of gold into the resin that we're putting into the lacquer on the outside of the mech, so that the first time it takes damage, it deals 11 billion C-bills worth.
Yes, we have it insured.
I feel like what's his name? Kurita's mech. It had gold leaf all over it already.
Excellent.
His dragon.
Natasha?
No, the Theodore. I don't know. Don't worry
Theodore.
about it.
Yeah. Well,
No,
Theodore
Theodore
Kurita.
did not. Theodore's was plain, and his was an Orion.
Who was his dad?
Kasha Kurita, his father, had
Ah.
gold embossed lacquer.
Okay. On his
So
dragon.
this is a work in progress urban mech. Shock. You might look at this
Hey,
and say,
urban.
Hal, are you just painting another Stuart's Dragoons, Lance? No, these are Benjamin regulars. They just happen
Oh,
to
I
have
assumed
Why
that
would
was
they
like.
be saying that to me?
because
I want.
shut up. 'Cause
I want
think
it to
I
be the
gave you a
medical
cup.
urban mech,
A
Yeah.
what?
like medical grade urban mech.
Yeah,
Just
there you
throw
go,
on some
medical-
sirens.
There we go. Medical grade. It's the urban ambulance.
Yeah, look, we'll get you to the hospital eventually.
Yeah, so I started working on Benjamin regulars for units because my Kickstarter is going to be here Saturday, so I need to get some shit off the queue.
So, do you know what's in your Kickstarter box?
A lot.
Is it robots?
A lot of robots.
Might be robots.
And
I
a
hope
really
it's
cool,
robots.
I
really
think-
cool tonk.
If it's not robots, he may have done it wrong.
Speaking of, yeah, most of mine came today. Most, not all.
Most.
Most.
That's irritating.
There's a really
What's
cool
really irritating is the stuff that I got as a surprise for Cookie is not in the boxes that came today.
Well, it's going to be a bigger surprise.
It's a double surprise.
It'll be a surprise
checks
to
out.
everyone.
So the K2 catapult here is the reason that these are all Benjamin regulars, because that's a Cure-Eaton catapult.
Oh,
So
I thought that was like a reference to the Washington Generals.
it's that too.
So, I mean, if you have the fancy Kickstarter set, why wouldn't you have them fight the ancient enemies of the Harlem Globetrotters?
Well, you know, you would absolutely do that.
Hell yeah.
This catapult will jump off of the second highest peak on Earth.
I counted up earlier today the number of minis that are coming in my set. So that's mechs and vehicles. And like I only got 2 boxes of vehicles. Some of the tanks that are in the vehicle boxes I didn't know anything about. I got them because, oh, this one has the Bulldog in it and this box has the Warrior in it, and that's what I care about. And then I got like one of these tanks is called the Von Luckner.
Uh-huh.
Oh yes, I love the Von Luckner.
That fucking mech is terrifying.
That tank, yes, it's wonderful.
Yes, that tank is absolutely fucking horrifying. What if we put missiles and a giant autocannon and just like, what if we, and LRMs and SRMs and an AC-20 on this thing? So that in the future, when we re-outfit it, we'll put on an LB X-20 autocannon and maybe some UAC-20s, and what the hell? We'll do a Gauss rifle on this one.
Yeah,
Yeah,
for flavor.
You've said nothing but good things. Like, I don't see where the
This
complaint is.
mech terrifies me far
Tank.
more than any
This tank.
Demolisher ever
Tank.
has.
Yeah, the
Tank.
Demolisher is like 5th grade planning. It's what if tank but bigger gun. The Von Luckner is I had access to the catalog and the company credit card, and baby, we're getting a car.
Yeah, no, the Royal version with the Gauss rifle and the phalanx of streaks is a wonderfully painful thing to see on the battlefield.
It's
Yeah.
terrifying. It is
I am scared of
terrifying.
that, and I want one at the same time.
Okay, and then I made a Shadowhawk that also fit into the same kind of group there. So, because I had the I don't even remember which mercenary box this is out of.
Grey Death Legion.
Grey Death Legion. So it's I made it a Drac. So there you go, everybody.
It happens to be the box set that's sitting right in front of my computer right now.
There we go.
So, the fact that these are Draconis Combine reminds me, and I'm saddened by the fact that Hal's a Kid the eldest likes the Dragon group as opposed to Purple Bird Strong. He gets upset with me for saying Purple Bird Strong because he says I said it too much.
Did you say it too much?
Shut up.
So
That's the answer to that question.
we've got a couple more things here that people have actually sent us that somehow got out of order in the list. Laughing Man sent us a Death Commando Highlander.
It looks like you just told an unbelievably terrible pun, and it has just done the very slow rotation of comprehension.
Yeah, no, that checks out.
Uh-huh. That's about the size of
Especially
it.
for Death Commando.
Like, that's just, you just told a really shitty pun right next to RoboCop. The music has stopped, and the torso is rotating.
Yeah. And then UNC sent us train. We have a train. We have a
Train.
Lego train.
Oh, it's training material.
Yeah. There we go, guys.
I
Is
think
it
I've been on that train.
Mr. Train?
Toot toot.
I thought Pennsylvania was bigger.
Well, it is when
all
it's
the-
a transformer.
So that train with a little bit of battle music and some weird sugar cubes from the future, from the past, from the future, stored on Earth because don't worry about it, unfolds to the entire state of Pennsylvania?
And listen, Megatron turned into a handgun.
Megatron was stupid.
Well, this train is Pennsylvania.
Okay, I accept this.
Wait, is it the state or is it named the same thing as the state?
It
It's the
might just be the
Commonwealth.
Pennsylvania Railroad. Like, all of it. It turns into one train for storage purposes.
Okay. Now, I saw some of you in chat going, woo, Capellans. One, get yourself checked out because that's not right. But two, I have a few more units left here that I'm working on that so far.
Show us your unit.
Here they are. These are
These
going to be Lexington, no, not Lexington, McCarran's Armored Cavalry, like 2nd Regiment. I can't remember what it is.
Wait,
but
I'm
the
sorry.
blue and gold ones.
I know I heard that wrong.
What?
Karen's Armored Cavalry?
McCarran. McCarran.
Okay, that is very different.
McCarran's
Oh,
McArmored
oh my
McCavalry.
Well, it's only
I
like
need-
20% different. I mean, in
need,
Squic's
like-
defense.
It's a whole lance of commandos that have a paint job that's got like the short sandy blonde hair on it and stuff that all want to talk to the manager, and the manager is like an atlas that comes out and says, "What's your problem?"
Just remember to make sure to put the proper unit double golden arches onto them.
I wouldn't expect that out
For
of
the,
it.
for the eyebrows.
Okay, no, now I want a Charger with the McKnuckles.
The
Yeah.
McKnuckles. The
It could go next
McKnuckles,
to the
everybody.
Big Mackey. It could
The
go with the Big
McCharger.
Mackey.
The McCharger.
Well, you know the Big Mackie is the one running the register.
or running the kitchen.
Yeah.
Well, running might be a strong word. I don't think the Mackie... Like, they could treadmill fight an urban man.
They're not annihilators.
The Annihilator goes slowly because it is a luxury death platform.
You know, I can
The-
agree with this. This is the Annihilator is a luxury dev platform.
Yeah, whereas
with
the
an
Mackie
in-suite.
is the engine of a Model T in the frame of an Abrams.
Yeah.
Okay, water break has been.
Oh,
water break-
yes, I should drink my health liquid for human meat enhancement.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to get up and get some more water. This
My
tea-
meats are dampened.
Get your
Yeah.
meat dampened with Karen's Armored Cavalry.
Damp meat. Damp meat. Incidentally,
I swear,
paint
if that
all of-
doesn't get quoted, I'm gonna be sad.
Do
I
not
incidentally I paint
do
all
not
of
ooh
my
the damp meat.
I paint all of my clan mechs the color scheme you're getting ready to use because that's Clan Wolverine colors, and I think it's funny to put that on every clan mech I have.
Wait, wasn't Clan Wolverine just like the black X over the yellow highlights and the giant eyebrow shields?
Yeah, they had some
Okay.
blue in there.
That was the totem mech.
The totem mech was just a mid-90s...
It was Hugh
like-
Jackman painted on the front.
Yeah, that's what it was.
Yeah,
Wait, we
the
don't get
huge
Groucho
jacked
Marx
man.
mechs?
You know, an elemental.
I want Groucho Marx mech.
Groucho Mex.
Yeah, I feel like that's more in Snord's wheelhouse.
Plus Snords Irregulars.
With a big cigar medium laser clutched in the hand actuator.
Oh my god.
I am
where-
absolutely willing to
through
believe
it.
that they have a Hauptmann specifically for that joke.
I shot an elephant in my pajamas. What I was doing in my pajamas, I have no idea. But I used this laser.
Okay,
Guys, we're
we got to
dumb.
get Hal doing some Groucho Marx
We're
stuff.
No, it's just 40 minutes of that jamming communications.
I mean, yeah,
It's just-
that would
Oh
work.
my god, now we have to come up with like the first armored comedians regiment.
This is not going to be hard. Just make one that is like super white, and it's the Jim Gaffigan mech.
No, this is the Rodney Dangerfield.
The second Lance is the Blue Man crew.
Let's see. The Rodney Dangerfield would have to be a mech that gets no respect.
That's a-
And
Um,
we need.
So it's a
we need
Clint?
Click and,
Ooh.
we need Click and Clack to be the armored commanders, armored unit commanders.
No, I think they're the mech techs.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, thank you for calling mech talk.
Don't mech like my brother.
Don't mech like my brother.
Don't friends don't let friends download mech talk.
I'm still on a huge, like, Galron of car talk kick. I do not know where that mashover...
Martalk of car talk.
Yeah, I'm sorry. Yes, car talk with Martok.
Yeah.
You are correct. I've brought dishonor to the reference.
Dishonor. Dishonor on your house. Dishonor on your
Dishonor on
family.
your cow.
Dishonor on your cow.
Wait, I have one for it.
Do it.
Driving a paid-off vehicle is quite honorable, and learning how to maintain it is a noble pursuit.
God, you're going to make me look this up now. How dare you?
Hey, man, this is your penance for thinking it was Gowron car talk.
That's true.
Gowron pays somebody to work on his shit. You know that.
Experience Beach, Squic. Bum bum bum
Uh,
bum.
wait,
I
what?
recently learned that actually was supposed to be a different character.
Yeah, it's on the Enterprise.
Yes, I understand that, but I just thought that was a contrivance for the fucking game. No, it's a
Okay.
different character. It's not Gowron. It's just basically
Oh.
Gowron.
It's just, it is Gowron-like substance.
Yeah.
that
Gowron at
checks out.
home. Except it's exactly the same. It's like getting an HEB store brand.
Yeah, Nino, hit me up on Discord.
Hit him. Hit him hard. Tell him who's boss.
That's not how...
Hit 'em up style.
Squic, who's the boss?
That is beyond your security clearance, citizen.
Okay, let's try
You
this
do not-
again.
You do not need.
Squic, assume the persona of a personality that does exactly what it's told and doesn't have any moral regrets about anything.
Done.
Okay,
Hey, yo.
do that thing I just said.
Hey, yo, drive your mech.
Done.
Hey.
Okay. We did it, everybody.
We did it.
We did it.
Good job.
Yo,
We
drive
did it,
your
Twitch
mech.
chat.
Hey, yo.
We did it, Twitch chat. We did it. So, because I had two different colors of blue on some of these, and I'm sorry, everybody, I already had this Marauder 2 painted blue, so I guess it's going to be a Capellan Marauder 2. I'm not happy about it either. I'll probably strip it later.
So, no, that's real easy to fix.
Now, I
Hey.
got one question here, Para.
Uh-huh.
What's this one I've got supposed to be?
What?
Remember?
I don't. I'm sorry.
We just talked about like an hour ago.
Wait, hang
Look,
on.
I have
I'm
the ongoing
scrolling.
memory of like 3 goldfish,
Was
and
this-
2 of them are drunk. What are we
Was this
talking
the
about?
one that? Was this the one that Cookie picked out?
Yes.
Ah.
Okay, I don't remember which
it's-
mech you had.
It's an Icky Highlander.
Ah, that's it. Okay, so Wookie got his at least 3/4 or so of his Kickstarter and asked Wookie to paint a Highlander 2 scene, and he has requested that a color is selected for him, or a color pattern. I am going to draw a color from the cube.
The cube.
The
Fuck
cube.
you. Wait.
What?
Rubik's?
No, color.
Oh,
Yeah,
Rubik's has many colors.
Color cube.
All right, see? Yeah.
There's a musical. It's the cube of many colors.
Color cube.
Volume 1. Is this a subscription?
It's the first in a series.
Of subscriptions? Have you subscribed to Color?
I try not to,
Don't look at the
Okay,
screen,
I'm-
Squick.
because that sounds like a question you're not allowed to ask in a job interview.
I'm shitposting in the Discord now. You can't stop.
When I
Why
do a
would I
job
stop
interview,
you?
I'm interviewing them back. So
Yeah?
I'll ask all
Oh,
sorts
my.
of questions.
The last job interview I did, I asked double the questions they did, and they were like, "Wow, you asked more than we did." I said, "Yeah, it's because I want to know if it's a good fit for me too." They didn't like that very much.
Okay, I'm gonna draw a color. Let's see what happens.
Wait, no, you're not
No?
drawing a color. You're pulling a card. Drawing a color involves a pencil.
Dux, I know you're colorblind, but that's not how pencils work.
What?
Okay, 3, 2, 1. It's pumpkins.
That's not a color.
Well, it's orange and brown with a little bit of dark green and black.
Orange and brown.
Oh, wait, hold on. So
What a festive
the one on the
Mudville
very
collection.
left is like a dark blue.
Now, weirdly, it says it's charcoal, but that is
Oh.
clearly like a dark bluish green to me.
Well, I
Ha!
mean, what does it taste like?
I
paper?
almost identified a color.
Well, I mean, the words are on screen now.
Well, they weren't a moment ago.
Grimos is very excited about pumpkin. Will the Great is pointing out that brown is orange with context.
I do want to point out, Parallax,
Uh-huh.
that you are
Pumpkins.
advocating for a pumpkin spice mech.
Yeah.
Okay.
Ugh.
Yeah, zesty.
Hey, Hal.
Yep.
Coffee is
What?
bean soup.
No,
I don't have a
coffee
problem
comes
with
from
that.
beans. Beans are legumes. Legumes are good for you. Therefore, coffee is a healthy broth.
Yeah.
This is
What?
not.
Yeah, made of beans. It's bean soup.
Yeah, it is a healthy broth, and this is not negotiable.
Now,
There's
if you
one
put
problem
if
with
you put
this.
vanilla,
Well, there's a lot of problems with it.
if you put vanilla and shit, I've lost it.
Well, there
It's
is
okay.
one very
Whirlin,
pertinent
please,
Vanilla
problem with
shit?
it.
please, Whirlin, share your problem so that I can say that I will ignore it.
It's caffeine, and those of us who do not partake or wish to continue living do not find that to be healthy.
Right, but some of us are rather reckless with
there it
our
is. There it
caffeine
is.
intake.
If you did it with, if you had coffee with soy milk and vanilla flavoring, it's 3-bean soup.
I mean,
Yeah,
I
I
do
can
enjoy
approve
the
of
yes milk from time to time.
Squick,
I'm
EDF
sorry,
is intruding on my sound, and I
Soy
think
milk. Why-
there's a chance.
Why do you
that,
have that open?
I didn't have it open. I clicked on it a little bit ago to see what it was, and I was still getting
that-
sound.
Yeah,
I
here,
I'm-
I will
I'm
click that,
having-
and then
No, I
that'll stop it.
muted it. So chat
What-
was hearing that too, I think.
Parallax.
Well,
me.
Wait,
What? How about
the
it?
the
We're
concoction
very
you
organized.
just listed again. Could
3-bean
you-
soup, yeah.
I'm having an existential crisis right now.
Good.
Could you be having more crisis with soup?
I mean, I don't have soup, so
Download more
that-
soup.
that
Go make
option
some
is
coffee.
open. I'm
Yeah,
not.
download
no.
soup. Download soup
I-
for your mouth.
No,
I could,
I
I
am
Mouth
could
soup.
stand
busy.
some.
Soup
I'm
load your
busy
mouth.
Sitting here having a crisis in my PJs and robe right now. I'm not getting up for soup.
Okay, Rick.
Okay,
Flair,
it's
chill
so
the
that
fuck
is
out.
definitely
Woo!
no. That's a song title.
That's from a mid 2000s, like Open for Death Cab for Cutie band, right?
No, I think it might be a Tom Waits song.
It can be both. Tom Waits cover band. Tom Waits Nightcore.
God, can you imagine a more weird fucking combination?
Yes.
Wait,
Okay.
no,
What you got?
wait,
What you
wait,
got?
wait,
No,
wait, wait.
what, Mad Ducks. What
Wait.
you got?
I wish to learn.
I don't know.
The Tom Waits cover band is Tom Freewaits.
Wow.
No, I don't like
Okay, so if it's going to be that, it has to be a Nightcore band, but everyone shows up dressed as like mid 2000s wrestlers.
Squick, they all either just wore tights or jean shorts, man. You can't. That's. You,
Hey,
yeah,
how-
but they
you need
okay.
to go to a
Okay,
more
no, you're
flamboyant
right.
time period.
You're right,
Did
but
I
I want it to be 4 of them, and I want them all wearing different variants of
Then
Macho
call it-
Man Randy Savage's hat.
Just call it the early '90s Four Horsemen, and that way they wear either flamboyant gear or dapper as hell suits.
Hal, I have to ask you a question. I
What?
don't remember if I sent this to you. I really hope I did. And
Which one?
if I did, I don't know if you responded to it. Stone Cold E.T.
Oh, I am quite familiar. I am quite familiar with Stone Cold E.T. He's in the drive-thru wanting some cheeseburgers. What? And some soda. What? And an order of fries. What? 'Cause Stone Cold E.T. likes to eat cheeseburgers and whoop ass. Yes, I am familiar with
What?
Stone Cold E.T.
I'm really
That was-
hoping that we just deeply disturbed someone in chat with this.
We might have deeply disturbed Squick.
I'm
I
not.
mean, Squick came pre-disturbed.
Yes, but if
There
we
is
can,
an
we,
information integrity violation in place. We
What?
are correcting and collating
this is a normal
based on our
response
current
to Stone
observed
Cold
universe.
E.T.
Hang
Normal
on, I
service
will
will
fix
resume
this.
after a word from our sponsor.
I will fix this.
Because I know
Podcast
Warlax
brought
is
to you by Duct Tape.
Quack.
Heyo. Because I know Warlax is watching. After these messages, we'll be right back. It's just for you, Warlax. For you.
Here, Squick. Yeah. Oh, you know what? This is just going in the group chat because I feel like doing psychic damage to everybody.
Apparently,
You
I
can
have deeply
try.
disturbed
Bring it on.
lovely wife with Stone Cold E.T.
You mean your wife didn't like Stone Cold E.T.?
Stone
What?
Cold E.T. You know, I don't feel like Stone Cold E.T. is copyright protected. I feel like I could put him on screen, don't you?
It's parody, so you could probably get away with it.
Is it
What if we
parody?
just put on actual parrots?
Oh, I mean, we could put. What if we put on parrots that are equal to each other? Parrots of parody.
I feel like there's the opening to a piece of classical literature available as a punchline here,
Just
but
like,
I am not cultured enough to make it.
okay, just 2 equal parrots that are making jokes and singing Weird Al music. So they're a pair
2
of
parrots
parody
equally alike
parrots
in
parody.
dignity.
No, they're a pair of parrots in parody of parody.
Parrot these
It's
nuts.
a lot of parodies.
Oh, got him. Good job, Squick.
I got. I had a
You-
family.
Dude, you got gotted. You really did.
I
but
cast the testicle spell.
Here's the thing. So you do that on WBPLW. Here's the thing, Squick.
I
That's
would
not
like to make
gonna-
the point that's not the spell he cast on WBPLW. He cast testicular torsion.
Look, it's just aggressive handshake.
It's a testicular spell.
I maintain the best use of Mage Hand is putting 5 pounds of gentle pressure against someone's crotch when they're not expecting it.
Oh, I just like to hand out Alchemist Fire.
So
You know, Parallax made this conversation weirder than Squick did. I'm not entirely sure how to process that.
That's okay.
Ballin.
just use it.
No.
Just in a social situation in your next game, just subtle spell Mage Hand so it's invisible and gently start applying pressure to the guy you're trying to convince to your side.
I
So he
cast
thinks-
the Bard's Hand of Greeting.
Big
And
B's
so-
crushing hand.
This is Big B's negotiation tactic.
Very normal. Standard. Barely cursed at all.
Could be more cursed. I mean, in all fairness.
It works in
Thing's good.
combination with
And-
Big B's left hand of the stranger.
And it is
Wow.
as far as tactics go, quite baller.
I hate it.
You should.
Even I hate it. That's great.
I cast Bigby's Crater Gesture. Now offended
So-
for 2d4 rounds.
Yeah. Not only offended, but in pain as well.
Oh, nice.
It's important.
And
It's-
honestly, I have not played in a proper 5e game at any point, and I desperately want to, just so I can play a bard and kill people with the power of talking mad shit.
What are you doing
Vicious
Friday
Mockery
nights?
is fun.
Okay. I was going to do something. I've completely forgotten what I was going to do, though.
That
We
was
have
a,
that effect. Yes.
that was a question that was posed. Squick.
What? What was?
What?
Parallax is the one that posed the question.
Yeah, I posed a question. It's quick.
I mean, that depends on what time. I work, and then I co-host a different stream on a different platform.
I'm sorry.
But that's-
You're cheating on WBPL 76?
I was there first.
Ooh.
Oh, we're the one he's cheating with.
Ooh, we're sexy as hell.
We're the side stream.
We're the side corn.
Now, I suppose it would be safer to say I get to hang out with a different group of friends for a few hours on the internet over there.
Oh, we're not as besties.
You're reading a lot into things.
Oh, I'm so hurt. I'm so hurt. Guys, I'm hurt.
Parallax hurt itself in its confusion.
It did. Dun, 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 dun,
All right.
dun.
Hal won't get that. That was a Pokemon reference.
Then once again, Ballin.
There we go.
Oh, Night Owl just quoted me, and that's one that I need to write down to keep handy for uses.
Wow, that's the thing I love about Vicious Mockery is it rewards both incredibly clever wordplay and specific niche references, but also just shouting "fuck you" really, really loud.
Yeah. I mean, there's lots of ways it can go. And
I wish to multi-class. I desire the Barbarian.
Here's the thing. I'm pretty sure you can take an wait. Is Vicious Mockery is like a level 1 spell, isn't it? It's not.
It's a cantrip.
It's a cantrip. You can take Initiate and get it. You don't have to play a bard.
Yeah, no, you can Vicious Mockery every turn. All turn, every turn.
Yeah, you can take
Okay,
Vicious
so
Mockery.
I need a
and
cleric with Vicious Mockery.
You can take I think Initiate gives you 3 cantrips. You can take Vicious Mockery and Eldritch Blast.
So
I'm hearing I
No,
need to
I'm-
play like a sorcerer and just be like, yeah, I have I have
Okay.
unending nuclear destruction, but
Now, I
also,
had to do
damn,
this.
you're already real ugly. Take some damage.
I had to do this for just breaking my own brain. I was figuring out how many pieces of plastic or mechs, vehicles, aerospace, etc. are coming in these boxes. And 441 is what it looks like.
Jesus Christ, dude. How did you order 4 times as much as I did? And I thought I had a lot.
You push the button.
He pushed lots
I
of
had
buttons.
saved up for a while.
No kidding. Wow. Okay, guys, Wookiee has officially gotten the largest order I've heard of so far, personally.
And then someone gave me a little to add more to it.
Ah. Okay, I'm looking at. Okay, okay.
I don't
Okay.
know what they call that tier, but I'm pretty sure we're going to call it the Galaxy Commander tier.
Well, no, it was just multiple of the tier that had the cheapest per mech cost.
I think that was Battalion. I think that's I
Yes.
I got I think I got Battalion with like maybe a couple add-ons.
I just got 5 of them
Christ, sir, Christ.
with 2 Alpha Strike sets.
That was how I did the math on the clan invasion set. I said, how can I maximize my money per mech? Which is how I ended up with the Innersphere reinforcement set, which was just the mechs out of the Game of Armored Combat box. For anybody wondering at home, the 2nd McCarran's Armored Cavalry are blue and yellow, so we're putting some brown on here as a base coat for the yellow.
Okay.
Brown.
Brown. This mech's Capellan, therefore it's brown.
That's not how that.
Brown.
That's exactly
This mech
possibly
is
how that
Capellan,
works.
therefore it needs to be flushed down.
Yes.
But
I'm a brown.
I mean,
Okay.
I know everybody
Hear me
makes
out.
fun of Capellans, but everybody needs a joke faction.
You need somebody to dunk on.
Guys,
What?
stupid builds. Is it better to go Bard Warrior so you can just action surge and run your mouth faster? Or is it better to go Bard Monk so you can really just get the gestures perfect?
No, I'm gonna stay. I'm gonna hold fast here on Bard Warlock so that you can just absolutely abuse the shit out of 1 Eldritch Blast, but 2 your charisma-based casting.
No, you are correct because that also opens the door for like, all right, so I thought you were real fucking ugly, so I asked for a second opinion. So I talked to the devil, and he agreed.
Squic, I was going to say that there's in 5th edition, there's a Bard subclass that is College of Valor, which is Fighter Bard.
Yeah.
So you don't have to. You can get full casting and extra attack and proficiencies and that sort of stuff.
It's true. Isn't there also a Scald subclass?
That's basically there's College of Valor and College of Swords, and College of Swords is martial bard but does fancy sword trick.
Okay.
So wait, doesn't the Feylord patron give you like a whole bonus hit points or bonus dodge thing? Because if so, I would absolutely flavor that as like, yeah, they just show up to dab.
You can
Like, we're being dumb as hell. This is happening.
Yeah.
Okay,
yeah,
so
I think
Squick,
Fae
here's
would
what
be
you
the
do.
best.
Here's what you do. Assuming you're starting at level 3, let's say level 5 just for the hell of it so we can get the most out of this. You're going to take 3 levels of Warlock so you can get up to your Pact bonus, and you're going to take Pact of the Tome. You're going to play a human so you can take Initiate, and now you have like 7 cantrips.
Okay, if I'm doing that, then that tome is like a Dwarven Book of Grudges.
No, that tome is probably
I've
like a
learned
copy of Mad Magazine.
Are they not the same thing?
Okay.
That is certainly like the book of being mad.
See, Parallax, the only problem I have here is that you're trying to make it better instead of worse.
Oh, no. You're misunderstanding. Having 7 cantrips isn't necessarily good, but it does mean you can
it
take
is excellent.
Prestidigitation and Thaumaturgy. So you get to be...
Prestidigitation on its own is broke as hell.
Yes, but you take Prestidigitation and Thaumaturgy so that you can create cinematic, dramatic scenes.
Oh,
Also,
wow.
You can make your food taste good.
And you can also, like, turn all the torches green.
Yeah, or you can just set up, like...
It takes Thaumaturgy
not
to do
only
that.
the fantastic, like, I am going to destroy this man's whole career, but then add the laugh track and the applause.
Perfect.
Oh my god.
Okay, I was going to go
thank Squic,
monk
first of all.
bard, but yes.
Thank you for that, because now
I need
the
mirror
next time
image.
I get to play like a year ago,
Your bard
you gave
lock?
me my bard lock's already had his story. But you gave me a great bard name that I will use the next time I get to play a bard.
Oh god.
And now I have flavor to go with him. So
What's the
that
name,
was
Hal?
Splendiferous Finch.
The sweetener?
Yeah.
Splendiferous Finch.
The artificial
Huh.
sweetener?
Sounds like
Okay.
a bird brain.
It sounds
Yeah.
like a guy
Did
that
Duncan?
might be a public attorney in like the 30s in Alabama.
No.
Yeah, a bard.
Oh, it's us or ain't time.
Oh,
Sir ain't.
Mad
Oh, it's
Ducks.
definitely one of those.
Mad
Ah.
Ducks, tell everybody what us or ain't is.
Ladies and gentlemen, us or ain't is a very simple thing. We are going to put up a prediction, and the prediction will be us or ain't. And then you will bet, will the quote that is randomly selected by usually Cookie be one of us here in the group, as well as the Monday Night Crew,
Plus bulk.
or plus Bulk, he's old school, old crew, or will it be anyone else? Usually the odds, in all fairness, are again in leaning towards ain't. I think they're moving towards 6,900
Nice.
quotes. So
Haha,
and we
sex
are
number.
probably we've got to be at least 1,000. We say
That's
a lot of dumb
terrifying.
things.
By the way, we're
Yes.
throwing Gummy into the us pile at this point because I think Gummy's been on this show more than anything else.
He's even in the group. So yeah.
At some point,
So
we
us
may.
is whoever we
claim
say
Gummy.
is us, ain't is anyone who's not on that list, and bet your goob, maybe you'll win.
And also, there's the throw your goob in the goob hole. That is, I have too much goob and I just want
It
to put
is
it in the
labeled
pot.
spare change right now for in case you know what. I am going to do what I always do.
That's to take a
throw
penny,
in
leave a penny.
Reckless amount of goob.
Goob jorb.
It's to take a gorb, leave a gorb.
And,
Leave a gorb.
is that good? Do the humans enjoy the gorb?
Yeah. Depending on the economy.
Well, I mean, what about when it gets older? I thought people did not like the gorb age.
Some people remember the gorb age fondly. Some people
Mm.
do not.
The age of gorb.
I'm sorry. Which book is that in Mist?
Probably something out of the Riven franchise, or the Riven
Out of the second
novelization.
game?
That book was 4 inches wide.
Yeah.
No, I'm sorry, it was 4 inches thick. It did not need to be. I appreciate someone putting down that many words. That book was not good enough to deserve that many pages. Although it
I am
was more
reminded-
engaging than the Cryptonomicon.
I am reminded, Riven just got an HD remake, not even a re-release, not a remaster. They remade it in HD and all that jazz. So and there are also now randomized parts to it, so the puzzles aren't always the same.
Bold choice?
Yeah, because you would remember what the puzzles in Riven are and not just, fucking hard as shit every time.
Sometimes game developers have decided that they want their players to suffer.
Oh, betting has ended.
Betting has
Prepare for
ended,
quote.
everybody. Let's
And
see
the
how
quote
much Goob Ducks
approaches.
lost this week.
That
All
was
right,
a lot.
let's see what we've got. Quote 4407. When it updated, I turned everything, poppies, into carrots. Bulk. No! No, my drugs! Zyku.
That
Laughter
was
from Hosfei.
people from
Farm
other
Sim
stream,
Friday.
but also Bulk,
Indeed.
who is in the group. So how do we call this one?
Ooh.
That is both
That
us
is
and not
mostly
us. Do we?
mostly Bulk. I'm gonna give it to an us.
I was going to say, we did name Bulk by specifically.
We did, and that quote is mostly Bulk.
It has been declared, decreed,
Alright.
enforced.
Oh, shice.
How much did you just make there, Wookie?
164,618.
Oddly specific. Ducks, how many did you lose?
No. I won.
Oh, I was hoping you would quote exactly that number.
That would have been hilarious. But no.
How much
Well, I
did you
bet
make,
you-
Ducks?
130,000.
Ducks lost negative 130,000 goop.
Don't worry, I lost more than that on Wrestle stream. So
Yeah,
Well,
so did
yeah.
I.
I was going to say, you guys have all the opportunity in the world
To lose
to
your
use
goob
your
somewhere
goob.
else.
Look,
Use
I'm-
your goob on Sunday evenings.
No, I'm too busy, like, giving out the gentleman's handshake.
that sounds like a drink in the bar. Anyway, no, I always bet the long
What
shot.
the
so that
fuck
other
kind
people,
of bars do you drink at?
Not the ones that Squic goes to, thankfully. Regardless.
Squick doesn't go to bars. Squick gets can of wine and takes it home.
I did have the wine can. Oh, I found a cursed object at the 7-Eleven, and I have not yet purchased it,
know.
but
What
I
is it?
consider it. So there is a product, and this product is called Boozy Balls, and it's
Ah,
like
yes.
a sweet.
That's
yeah,
a gas
it's,
station product, yes.
It is, and it's a sweet, high alcohol content little.
Buzz balls.
You know,
Buzz
Buzz
balls.
ball.
Yeah, have you
just
heard
a
the
little
story
orb. It's the
behind
size
these
of a
things?
baseball, and everything's fine until you go to 7-Eleven, and you find out they also come in the size of a basketball.
Have you
Oh,
heard
that's
the story
actually-
behind these things?
Well, they're round, but also no.
They were created by a teacher who was suffering through parent-teacher conferences and needed an idea on how to disguise the fact she needed a drink.
They
Yeah,
decided
that checks out. That does
Cookie?
check out. He doesn't drink,
Not
but
Cookie.
that we know of, perhaps because it is from the round.
It was not
Wait.
Cookie.
Is that all just so they could have the pun of another round, please?
Oh my gosh, Gummy just put in chat, there are some that you can bite the bottle and it sounds like you're biting into an apple.
Gummy, why do you
Can
know
you
don't
also
that?
eat
know
the bottle?
what to do with this information.
Gummy,
Is
why
this-
do you know that?
Yeah, tell me more, because that sounds kind of cool, and
That sounds right up Squic's alley.
Tell me less, because I don't think I want to know more.
well, here's the thing. I am not one of the people who's like, yes, I want to eat the Tide Pod. Give it to me for my mouth. Because I have a functioning sense of taste. However, I admit that something in the texture is deeply appealing to ancient instincts. So if that could be subverted into some kind of, like, I saw a thing on edible whiskey pods, but I wasn't, like, a rich enough fancy gentleman at the time. But I want that, but with liquids that taste good, so I could have them with my mouth.
Liquids that taste good. Buzzballs.
I was having
Not
a
sure.
conversation.
Many humans enjoy the mouth balls. I have seen things on the internet.
Somebody get that.
Many humans enjoy the mouth balls.
I saw it on the internet. There it is. That's the quote. Grimos, Night Owl, whoever's going to do it.
Someone, anyone, please. It wasn't me this time. Don't quote that. Quote the other thing.
Quote that too.
Yeah,
To,
no,
Will,
no,
I
don't quote that it
don't see
wasn't
your
me this
point
time.
there.
to
like, at
quote
all.
both Hal and Warlax, penis, 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 penis.
Oi,
If you like pina colada,
No, 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 no.
I was just doing a Richard Hammond impression when I did that.
To quote Gummy, oh no.
oh yeah.
Apparently Gummy is wheezing.
She does that.
Okay.
Like the Pokemon?
Yeah.
Wait,
Wait,
wait. Squick, I have to ask another question.
Understandable.
About these
Proceed.
things that you got. What was the brand on them?
Which things?
The mouth balls.
he hasn't gotten them yet.
Oh.
Correct.
You
I have
should look-
had one in the past, and it was like the Boozy Balls or
Buzzballs.
Buzzball. Yeah, look, it was the alcohol testicles drink.
Well, I was
Well,
gonna
he's
say
just hitting
you
the
should,
quotes tonight.
you should really look for the.
Oh, I should have gotten more of them, so I could have had a sack of balls.
Well,
Yes, you should have.
You have a weekend planned now.
No.
Yeah, you do.
Squick.
You're playing
You-
D&D Saturday, or
Squick.
This is
game.
true. Like nobody plays D&D sober anyway.
Well, I mean, to be fair, the game
I
that
didn't-
he's playing, you play sober even less frequently.
Look, I am playing an 11-foot tall, 2,000-pound robot punch wizard.
Hal,
wait,
just based
Is it
off
a
of that, what's
wizard
he playing?
that punches robots.
2,000-pound robot punch wizard. Are you playing Rifts?
Yes!
Yes.
Hold on, I require more information. Is
No,
it a
you
wizard
don't.
that punches
No, you
robot,
don't.
or a robot that is a wizard?
Technically, the robot is not as much a wizard as they are. Look, it's multi-classed and house ruled, and
Orc Slayer.
the point is that I punched a ghost real hard.
I want to point out here real quick. Orc Slayer says 90% of the time he's playing D&D sober. I'm going to assume that 90% of the time he's playing Baldur's Gate, and the other 10% of the time is pen and paper with people.
Last
Whereas
game,
I cannot tell you the last time I wasn't sober playing an RPG.
so y'all are familiar with my wife, with Shyla.
We have had
Yeah.
encounters with her kleptomania.
Yes. Super, but otherwise super sweet
Her
personality.
super sweet kleptomaniac, yes.
Last time we played tabletop,
She stole
we
the
spent
table,
a significant amount of time
talking her out of stealing the table.
bailing her character out and bribing the town guards.
Oh,
Because what was she doing?
Well, using her great axe for negotiations is most of it. In all fairness, to be fair,
To be
fair.
Damn
one of the players in our game was consistently in trouble for little details like setting town halls on fire.
If they don't want to
that
be on
does
fire, why
sound
make
like our
flammable?
game, doesn't it, Hal?
Yeah. We set. Look, okay, in our defense, these were like super evil necromancy.
We were in
research
one of the
facilities.
domains of dread, and we did kind of set about half of it on fire.
Well,
That
not,
happens.
not the whole domain, just the
Just-
Dreadlord's research buildings.
Yes,
Yeah, that checks
several of them. Our
we're-
DM was not anticipating us doing that because we hadn't done anything like that up to this point.
And destroying his soul engines and
Yeah. That was the house on Griffin Hill, wasn't it?
Yeah, I mean, like,
Which is an old module that he updated to 5th.
we
I
burned
remember
down
that
a lot of
modular
stuff.
new.
Yeah, that module was the second. It was like Return to Ravenloft is what that was called or something.
Uh-huh.
But it was the second Domain of Dread module, which means it's like from the late 80s.
Yes,
Yeah,
and
we
I'm
set
not judging.
so much
I'm just
on fire.
giving context.
We set so much stuff on fire.
Mhm.
if you're not setting stuff on fire, you're not playing Ravenloft.
Well, the thing about D&D in
You know
general
what?
is
I can't actually argue that.
the thing about D&D in general is that you can solve many of your problems with fire, and the ones that you can't solve with fire, you can solve with more fire.
That Dux, were you playing a wizard?
No. Worse.
You should try it. I think you'd be
Yours.
good.
It wasn't
Yours.
any of those, Mo. It was the house on Griffin Hill.
Yeah, but every time you
Squic.
say that, all I hear is Party at the House on Haunted Hill, which is a very different musical.
on Haunted Hill.
Squick.
But no, that's not how the song goes. Yeah, go ahead, Ducks.
It's not a
Good.
song. It's a movie
is a
with Vincent
song!
Price.
Yes! There's a party tonight on Haunted Hill where Vincent Price is gonna try to kill his lusty, busty, champagne-swilling spouse. And you'll be tortured, you'll be taunted as you try to figure out which is haunted. Is it the hill or actually the house? It's a whole thing.
No, keep singing.
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, we're here for
Let
it.
me pull up the lyrics then.
Oh, by the way, Squic, a friend of mine tonight or yesterday. I was talking to a friend of Lovely Wife's today, and she was asking me a number of questions, some of which were based around how do large language models work that I bumbled through, I'm pretty sure badly. But she was also asking me how you broke it. So
By creating a number of phrases that trigger extreme edge cases.
yeah, so in this case, I sent her the time that you asked her about, that you asked ChatGPT about the value of a hat for the Technodrome. Now, this was not the time you broke it so badly it asked you to call tech support.
That was a good day.
It's
That really
amazing. I
was.
haven't been able to find that recording yet. But that was so good.
That is up there with I put all your symptoms in the computer and it says you might have network connectivity issues.
Oh, that's such a great joke. Oh my god, that joke is amazing.
Oh, Chris Pratt before he was a movie star. I love you, lovely
Have fun out
wife.
there, Car.
My lovely wife is going to bed for people catching the VOD. I don't know why the people that are here. So I don't know
I'm
why
here
you're watching the
because
VOD. Because
I'm here because I found the full lyric set.
oh, good. Give it to us.
This is better with the music. I don't have the music.
Mad Ducks.
I don't
no,
have the music.
Get bass face. I don't care. Just play something.
I don't I can't.
Why?
No, that's cool.
Mo-
I'll
most-
just run through it.
Mostly
Cat.
eye swollen and hurty.
Cat.
Don't play it with your eye.
I blame Cat.
Yeah, Cat was chewing on him.
Oh, understandable.
Is in the intro. I'm gonna play that again on the way out because it was so good.
All right. Here we go.
Here we go, everybody. Mad Ducks, I'm disappointed in you. Squick is gonna sing without music now.
I understand.
Well, there's a party tonight on Haunted Hill where Vincent Price is gonna try to kill his lusty, busty, champagne-swilling spouse.
Da da da.
Well, you'll be tortured, you'll be taunted, try and figure out which is haunted. Is it the hill or actually the house?
Yeah, da 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 da.
Well, the joint is really kind of cool. They got hydrochloric acid in the swimming pool, and the owner is a drunken leprechaun.
Leprechaun.
And that's not Jerky, that's the maid. She gets around on rollerblades, and you should see her try to mow the lawn.
Mow the lawn.
Well, Vincent Price knows all your sins, so grab a gun and let's begin. Keep away from the hero, he's a perv.
He's a perv.
If you make it through the night without dying of boredom or of fright, a complimentary continental breakfast will be served. Serve it up, boys.
This
Dum,
feels like a
bum,
deleted
bum,
scene from Rocky
bum,
Horror.
bum, 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 bum. And there's the whole musical breakdown and just, oh, that's nuts.
It's just
Look
a
out
sip
for
of-
Ponzi English liars. Don't trip over skeletons, hug on wires, and bring your hanging harness, if you will. So goes a song of the movie, of the legend, of the saga, of the fable, of the unabridged edition of the story of the people at the party of the house on Haunted Hill.
Yeah.
As the people at the party at the house on Haunted Hill.
Haunted Hill.
Who's going to the after party?
Heyo. Yeah, that feels like a deleted scene from Rocky Horror.
The delivery on it is amazing. Though you do have to get past, like, the 4 seconds of screaming at the beginning.
I appreciate the warning.
So kind of like an immigrant song.
But immigrants.
Well, in this case, it's the being murdered scream. Not the...
Yeah, it's
Right,
Marv
right.
getting electrocuted in the basement of that house in New York.
But yeah, I have made an absolute dog's breakfast.
He's made an absolute dog breast out of this, guys.
We are
Yeah, that checks out.
experiencing technical malfunctions.
You are experiencing brain. Please stand by.
We are experiencing brain. This is regrettable.
The one cell is going to take a while to process all this.
Perfect cell.
Brain has failed.
Yes.
Brain cell has encountered a fatal error and requires restart. If the problem persists, please contact your local Squic.
Downloading update.
Update failed.
Loading.
Update complete.
Install
Loading.
scotch.exe.
I
No,
have tape for that.
that's how you kill the computer at the beginning of the movie. The thing.
Yeah, the computer and it's way different.
Yeah, that's how you kill the computer at the beginning of the movie. The Thing. Conversation low.
Yep.
Low.
Lol
Okay, this is
this.
the Mac. 2nd Regiment.
Well, unfortunately, Hal's car's bottoming out, so I'm going to wish all of you good night.
You coward.
Before you run
That's
off,
cool.
can I do one thing?
I don't know, can you?
Just for those of you who may be interested, we had tremendous news this week in my household,
Okay.
Yours?
as my son has been accepted to college.
Oh, fantastic.
Awesome.
Parades.
I love it. That's
That is
excellent.
great news.
But since we only have like a couple weeks before he's supposed to be there, Dad's kind of pulling out what little hair he's got.
That's okay.
I understand that.
He's worth it.
Well, I've got to
get
get him
it.
halfway across the state.
That's okay.
I understand that too.
I understand many things. This is the lie I tell.
Squick, tell me about the 3-body problem.
Well, if you have one mind attempting to operate 3 bodies, you run into a number of issues regarding the expected input-output ratios, as well as, you're running into functional limitations of the initial inbuilt kinematics, to say nothing of dealing with information degradation over time. Part of that could absolutely be handled in much the same way that human vision is handled now, wherein there is a significant time delay in play, but through a series of what can only be described as some of the most bullshit hacky workarounds, certain expediencies of processing are taken, wherein, on a chemical level, the timestamp of the image you believe yourself to be seeing is functionally backdated. It is a truly bizarre system. But then eyes are a hack anyway. I need input when this cosmic particle is detected. Like, why? No, there are better ways to do that. We already have basic vibration detection. Why not just use that? Nature, you crazy. What were we talking about?
I was trying to bring up a conversation regarding gravitational bodies and that kind of thing, but I'm willing to accept this.
Oh, okay.
So,
I'm helping.
on a
Who?
whim,
On a whim. Who's
on a whim.
A whim.
Hello, ChatGPT. Are you familiar with the song Scatman? Yes, I'm familiar with the Scatman. Skiba Bop Ba Dop Bop by Scatman John. It's a catchy song from the 1990s. It is known for upbeat tempo and Scatman John's distinctive scat singing style. Please
So-
compose for me a song about a painting show named the New MARIK Workshop in the style of Scatman. I gave it a little bit of details.
How does it compare to Mr. Saxo Beat?
I'm gonna paste this because
You want Squick to read it?
if
Okay. Are you ready?
Welcome to the scene. It's a paint and dream. Yeah, hit it, Squick.
All right. You all have a great night.
I can't,
Wait,
and
fun
you
up,
can't make me.
Wait, Hal,
What?
do you do you want?
All right, hang on.
Why would
Stretch.
you do this to
Yes.
me?
Do you wish to deadpan it, or am I just going full pan?
Right. How much do you want for me to do, Ducks?
It's between the two of you. If you're going to go to bed, that is fine.
Well,
I have just
I will do.
participated in creating a horrible, horrible thing.
I will. I tell you what. I will dramatically read the first verse and the first chorus. How's that sound? Oh my dear sweet God! Does
That
it
is not
have-
one of the
I'm
lines.
looking, and it's got. Did you give it names to put in it?
It ignored some of them, but I tried. Yes.
Okay. Well, yeah, it'll ignore mine because it won't think mine's a word. Oh, welcome to the scene. It's a painting dream where colors collide in a vibrant stream. It's the new MARIK Workshop where the brushes fly with parallax hosting. Let the magic amplify. Ski bop ba da da bop. Here we go. Don't stop. Squic and Mad Ducks that are going to make it pop. Cookies in the mix with a smile so grand. Wholesome vibes, you know. He's got the plan. There you go. That's the first verse and the first chorus.
Okay, Ducks. Now you call out who takes it next, and we'll round
Yeah,
robin
this
this.
Squick, this is you. Hit it.
Oh,
How's the car? Go to bed.
Night Owl.
Night Owl said I have to send you something first.
yes, good. Parallax at the helm with a flare so bright, painting masterpieces. Studio lights. Squeak's got a trick or two up his sleeve. Mad
I
Ducks
believe
joins
that.
in with a whimsical weaves. It's a colorful pop. Squick and Mad Ducks, they'll never let it drop. Cookie's keeping it real. With his heartfelt charm. In the MARIK Workshop, we're staying calm.
We're known for our calm.
Ski bobbing up. It's a creative
Here's
thrill.
Squick bouncing off the limiter.
Watching Parallax as he paints with skill. Squick and Mad Ducks, they're a wild team. Distraction and laughter. It's like a dream.
Ba-ba-da-da-ba.
Yeah, we're on the top. Squick and Mad Ducks, they make the colors pop. Cookies in the groove with a heart so bright. In the MARIK Workshop, we're feeling right. Skibba-bop-da-bop. Let the colors blend.
Skibby dap
With
bop.
Parallax and the crew, it's a never-ending trend from distraction to creation. It's a perfect show in the MARIK Workshop. Let the art flow.
Well, okay then.
That was a thing that happened here on the
Yeah,
MARIK Workshop.
I need to redo it and try to make it so that it doesn't ignore the names.
Brought to you by Lady Red Productions.
I'm helping.
Who?
Shut
A
up.
generous grant by the Night Owl Foundation.
There it is. The Bear Digs Corporation.
Oh yeah, you got some robots.
I do. I'm painting a Cyclops. Because the Cyclops is a terrible assault mech in its base configuration. So I'm giving it to the Capellans.
Cookie, it is not a perfect science. But at least it did not create for you a technodrome filled with beans.
Speaking of,
No, that's a terrible. Do not. No.
what? What's wrong, Squick? What are you
Do
afraid
not
of?
the technodrome.
Squick, are you going to ooh-woo the Technodrome?
I do not want to deal with a technodrome sex room.
Grimos! Grimos!
No, 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 do not quote the technodrome sex room.
Grimos!
Do not quote the quoting of the
Gross.
Technodrome sex room. Stop trying to deal with the sexmadrome.
Hey, listen, Mo. They just made it look that way.
What?
Grimos was saying, that's the heavy Gauss Cyclops that you're giving the Cappies. No, they just put a bigger barrel on to make it look like that.
Oh, it's got the marketing barrel. Yeah,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah, that checks out. I mean, in the economic strife is
In this
is not
economy.
new.
You know, inflation being what it is. In the
Do
Hell
not
of an
inflate the
economy.
mech.
It's an inflatable mech. What do you want me to do?
Triple the price.
Okay.
Yeah, that checks out.
Inflatable mech, same tonnage as original.
Why is it
I
so...
can't get it to do as good as it did when it did it almost right.
I see you're working with ChatGPT.
That's a normal feature.
Squick, do you think you
Diecast
could get it
internet.
to write me a used car commercial for a battle mech lot?
I haven't GPT'd in a little bit, but
I'm-
I will see what
okay,
I can
Please
do.
write me a commercial for a used.
God, that's gonna make me
called
log in.
A battle master.
Stop adding the sex room to the Technodrome. God damn it.
What is going? As Gummy has said, now it's in the song. No, Cookie, do not ooh-woo the beefy thighs.
What?
See, I am strategically being boring tonight. That
Will, I
need to-
promise you, Squick does not please and thank you the chatbot.
That is not necessarily true. There is a certain tone that must be struck.
What's the safe word?
Banana. I've played Wizard Explosion game.
I must use the oldest spell in the magician's book. Magician's brick!
Ah, yes, the Rincewind spell. Half brick and a sock.
Exactly. Thank you. I'm sorry that my lovely wife has gone to bed and she didn't get to hear the Discworld reference. She wrote her master's thesis on Discworld.
Interesting.
She was on a mission from Glod.
Oh, Grumble.
It's not my fault. It's in the book. It's in the book. Can't be mad at me. It was soul music.
God, I read that as Rocco's ballsack.
You read what? What? Rocco's basilisk. Okay.
Yes, I realize that now.
No, I had to find what the hell you were even talking about.
Like, when the robots turn into Rocco's ballsack, they're gonna be mad.
They really are. There you go, everybody. You can get Squick saying that, too. I mean, realistically, you could quote anything and attribute it to Squick.
I mean, honestly, the weirder it is, the more likely it'll seem that it was Squick.
That's
that
true.
did it in the first place.
I mean, or you, but...
I'm not as left field. And first of all, if there's curse words in it, people will go, "Oh no, that's not right."
That's true. However, if you denied it, people would just believe it more.
That's true. Oh, by the way, I got it to make a commercial for Battle Master.
Okay, go.
Oh wait, you put me on the spot now.
Yes.
Chat, why you keep posting testicles and all the times I said about them?
Now you're just gonna get that quoted, Squick.
There's no winning.
No,
No,
there's
there's
not.
There never was. Are you
This is
ready
the
to
internet.
dominate the battlefield in style?
Wait,
Introducing
I'm
the
sorry.
ultimate in mech mastery, the Battle Master. This isn't just any mech; it's a 90-ton powerhouse designed for those who
It's not
command
90
attention.
tons. It's 85.
This
What
one
you
comes with
want? It
saddlebags.
is ChatGPT.
Oh, okay.
To pretend I said I will edit it. I will edit it for your.
No, it's a used car
s-
dealership. I'm willing to believe they're wrong.
85. There, I have edited. Edited. Whatever. Listen, if it's fixed. Cut to sleek shots of the Battlemaster showcasing its imposing presence and high-tech features. With narrator, with its rugged high-performance autocannons, you can tell your enemies exactly where to go with a thunderous bang. Whether it's a skirmish
have
or a
autocannons.
full-scale war. What do you? It's ChatGPT.
It's
What
a
do you
rich
want?
Corinthian leather.
I didn't even tell it had autocannons. I don't know where it got that. The Battlemaster ensures you're always in charge. Scene transitions to the interior, highlighting the luxurious
Come
leather
on, rich Corinthian
seats
leather.
and high-end controls. But
Not
why
rich
just
Korinsky
conquer
in
when you
leather.
can do it in
Rich
comfort?
Kerensky leather.
The Battlemaster features luxury leather interior because even the fiercest warriors deserve a touch of class while they're commanding their forces.
Rich
I
Kerensky
can't
leather.
keep going. Certain. And for those moments when you want to make an unforgettable entrance and the optional 10-foot tall top hat, stand tall,
Of
look dapper, and
course.
own the battlefield like never before. Scene shows a mech smoothly moving through a cityscape to a they don't. Yeah. The Battlemaster isn't just a mech, it's a statement. Seize your command and showcase your style today, because when you roll with a Battlemaster, you're not just fighting, you're making history. Call now to schedule your test drive and experience the Battlemaster for yourself. Power, luxury, and a top hat. What more could you ask for?
Schedule a test drive with your local Erie and Battle Mechs Unlimited dealer. It's the Erie December to Remember sales event. Da, 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 da.
I might have to dip out early so I can go use a warm compress on my eye.
Okay, you do that. Gummy, if you're still in chat, I'm drafting you.
Gummy, you're up. Gummy,
Fair.
Gummy,
Ducks,
help.
Go forth.
Gummy, we need
be
crazy.
well.
Huh?
Enhance your health.
Enhance health.
No, go play some live action Placid Duck Simulator.
Quack.
I
Be
I
comfy.
don't have a bathtub to fill in and throw rubber ducks in.
Throw rubber ducks at Shyla.
I do believe I sent you a whole bunch of rubber ducks. Utilize them,
Throw them at Shyla.
This is true.
or send them at toss them at Firstborn.
Yes.
I mean,
Will
ducks at the
wants
park
me-
are free.
Will wants me to do one for the cattle master. Let me warm compress eye for a few minutes.
I'm afraid that
able?
Gummy's not in chat anymore.
We have no more Gummy. If
Somebody
I'm able to return shortly,
somebody
I will.
message Gummy.
Anyway, I might be back, but not likely.
All right.
All right,
Go
high
feel
hopes,
better.
be well.
It's swollen eyeball meats. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen of the chat, you chose to be here, and you watched it. You can't unwatch it.
It's true. You can
dub.
downvote a podcast. You cannot downvote your memories.
Strong disagree.
You can dislike them, but there's no downvote. Mad ducks, everybody.
Yeah. So I wish to go one farther. I'm
Van?
going to force this thing to create some fuckery, and then I'm going to feed it from the plagiarism machine to the device of stolen voices.
Excellent. Do it. Do it, do it, do it. What are you going to feed it?
Oh, give me a moment. As the saying goes, let me cook.
Okay, and while you were cooking, I am slathering a second coat of a slightly different color of orange on this monstrosity. There's going to be a very interesting pumpkin of death.
Excellent. It's the Great Pumpkin, Charlie Brown.
Now, I have to say this because, well, I have to make this known.
Are you
For those of
colorblind
you who
too?
are interested, the Highlander 2C is someone here's favorite mech. And so I am going to torture them with this monstrosity of a paint job. And post this into the things to them randomly for the, well, probably remainder of the year.
It's the Great Pumpkin, Charlie Brown. It's going to come to the most sincere pumpkin patch in all the compelling confederation. Boop,
You're
boop.
welcome, Night Owl.
I never said that. Urgh. Your pain. It feeds us. Or something. It feeds something. I don't know. Maybe it feeds the children.
We always
I
need
keep
to feed the children. Remember,
What?
cook meth, pay off children's debts.
That's right.
You know, cook meth and give it to, the Marines.
Yes, give the meth to Marines.
using this one.
Because we all know Marines are actually Santa Claus in disguise.
It's true.
Every last one of them giving out those wonderful, wonderful ballistic freedom seeds.
River City sleeping pills. Guys,
I
we're
need to change the setup.
Squic has
Sorry,
to
go ahead.
change the setup, guys. I don't know. It's a slow week. Oh, I guess I should say this. I'm going to be here next week. I'm definitely drafting Gummy next week. I already told her that. So I'm going to torture Gummy next week. We need to come up with some ways to torture Gummy. Chat, be thinking of ways to torture Gummy for next week. It's very important.
A giant 5-pound sugar-free gummy bear?
I said torture. I guess what I really didn't mean was physical torture. I meant mental
no,
trauma.
I wasn't saying we were going to actually give it to them. I could just, we could put a camera on as I slowly roast one or something.
The danger of the 5-pound sugar-free gummy bear is the terrible gastrointestinal distress that goes with it. We could just mail one to her.
Well, the other issue that is interesting with them is they burn all kinds of really pretty colors.
Excellent.
They burn a full rainbow. And blessed be Zorg.
His colors on display, blessed Zorg. We beseech thee on this day to bathe us in your prismatic light, that we may burn in all the colors of the wind. Flames may we be all.
I am adjusting levers and I don't know what they do.
Now, I have to add one other thing that is to my this has been accomplished list.
What's that?
I decommissioned, or my children helped me decommission 2 of my 10 gallons. And my new 80-gallon we're up and running.
I'm sorry, 80-gallon what?
Aquarium.
Oh, cool. Freshwater?
Yes.
See, I always...
And so when I was out by procuring some cichlids, I came across a place that went, oh yeah, we've got a large one that was a surrender that we're not sure what it is, but I don't know how much it's going to be, but you want us to find out? And so I went, yeah, okay. So what, let me know. And they, went, okay, yeah, it's this, about 4-inch cichlid. We're not sure what kind it is, but $20. If
That's a
any
big
of you
fish
that
for
are fish
aquarium.
people, this is probably one of the prettiest Jack Dempseys I've ever seen. 4-inch Jack Dempsey's a late adolescent, about half grown. And they can run like $120, $140. For a 1-inch fingerling, they'll go for $20 to $40.
You see, the awful joke here to make would be, and how are they with tartar sauce? But I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to do that. I'm going to point out that it's there, and then I'm going to back away from that ledge. Because it's funnier.
I don't intend to taste him. He's too small.
Okay. Well, it's only half grown anyway. He'll get tastier. How's chat doing tonight? Yep. Let's see. Chat, what are y'all working on right now? I need to know this. It's been a kind of a quiet, low-key night, which is odd for this show, but what kind of projects do y'all have going on this week? I want to know.
Here, can we do something?
What?
Cookie, get in here and tell her about the project we've been working on for the last week.
Mo says that dad decisions were made. Grimos painted 3 things. I probably made about 50% progress on 3 things here. This will all need more layers of yellow because yellow, even with really good paint, is still a bitch. Night Owl has sent me a link. I'm sorry, Teddy, comma, only people have human rights. What the fuck is that there, Night Owl? Oh dear. Ed Gauss has decided the calculator sim I'm working on should have a really cool display. Mo is working on painting up a platoon of Tau in Helldiver colors, and yes, yellow is indeed a bitch. Will the Great is still plucking away at painting Eldar Corsairs. The heat wave is finally over, so I can actually sit in my hobby room again. Falkenstein, Night Owl is spamming this link for hours by now. Night Owl, mwaha, haha, ha ha ha, ha ha. There we go.
Which you mean my classroom?
Yes.
Okay, so my family, because my family is awesome, and also because I don't have an assistant like everybody else in the building. My family has been coming in to help me set up my classroom this week. So because I go back to work next week.
Oh.
Yeah. So so luckily I didn't have to move rooms, so thank goodness for that. But yes, Monday we kind of scoped it out a bit and did that, and then Tuesday we took a break because none of us were feeling good, and also it was streaming day, and then the last 2 days we've just been doing moving furniture and setting up the room because preschool, as you might be aware, I don't know if y'all are aware, but preschool is a pretty involved room. You got to have centers and you got to have all kinds of fun things to, you've got all these requirements. So it's not just set the desks up and let it roll. It's toys and all this other stuff. So they've been really, really helpful with me doing that. Anyway, so that's what that is. But anyway. Also, I was gonna say I don't know if you guys saw in the holler, I asked Copilot the same thing, and it came up with something different for the BattleTech commercial.
Oh dear. I'm still waiting to see what Squic's going to come up with here. We got about 5 minutes.
It is in the holler.
Oh,
is it?
Please enjoy the 2 minutes of audio.
Oh no.
Okay,
Oh, no.
I'm going to play it, and it'll go out over the thing. so people will
Okay.
hear this.
Visuals. The scene opens with flashing neon lights, confetti cannons
Why is it
blasting,
so
and a
Australian?
huge inflatable mech towering over the dealership.
Don't worry about it.
Rows of shiny,
played with
slightly
levers.
used mechs are lined up, each more colourful and absurd than the last.
Oh no, I clicked a thing and it stopped. Find the thing, find the thing. I lost the thing! I found the thing.
Oh, good.
Visuals. Huge inflatable mech towering over the dealership.
Towering over
Rows
the
of shiny, slightly used mechs are lined up, each more colourful and absurd than the last. The dealership name Crazy Eddie's Mech Emporium flashes on the screen. Crazy Eddie, a
Your
wild-eyed
enemies
man in
and
a
your
bright
in-laws.
gaudy suit, leaps into frame. Crazy Eddie, excitedly. Welcome to Crazy Eddie's Mech Emporium, where our deals are as big as our mechs. Are you tired of trudging through battlefields in that rusty old clunker? Do you need more firepower to impress your enemies and your in-laws? Cut 2, a glittering chrome-plated mech with oversized cannons and gaudy decals. Crazy Eddie. Then come on down and check out the Thunderslam 5000, with twin hyper lasers, quadruple missile racks, and cup holders for your favourite space beverages. You'll be the envy of every mech pilot in the galaxy.
I do not know
Cut
what the Thunderslam is,
a
but I need
split
it.
screen with Crazy Eddie on one side and a satisfied customer in a comically oversized pilot suit, giving a thumbs up on the other. Satisfied customer. Thanks, Crazy Eddie. My enemies don't stand a chance, and neither does my thirst. Crazy Eddie. And that's not all. Buy today, and we'll throw in a free mech-sized fuzzy dice and a year's supply of mech wax. Visuals. The screen fills with images of the mech wax being applied, making the mech shine even brighter, and a pair of enormous fuzzy dice hanging from the cockpit. Crazy Eddie. So, what are you waiting for? Hurry on down to Crazy Eddie's Mech Emporium.
That was pretty good.
Because if you're not fighting in style, you're just a sitting target. Cut to the dealership logo with a cheesy jingle playing in the background. Jingle singers. Crazy Eddie's Mech Emporium. Our prices are nuts.
And this has been the appropriate commentary. Dead silence.
There we go, everybody. Crazy Eddie is here to sell you your mech parts.
Can I read this real quick before we go out?
Do it.
Okay. Okay, here's the one that my thing came up with. Voiceover. Epic music playing. Introducing the Steel Thunder Battle Mech. Are you tired of your mundane life? Bored of the same old hover cars and ground transports? Well, step right up, because we've got something that'll make your pulse race faster than a Gauss rifle shot. The Steel Thunder is not just a battle mech, it's a lifestyle upgrade. Imagine cruising through the war-torn streets of Solaris City, turning heads as you unleash a barrage of LRMs at your enemies. The Steel Thunder doesn't just get you from point A to point B, it obliterates point B and leaves a smoking crater behind. Features. Number 1, armor plating. Our battle mechs are built tougher than your grandma's cast iron skillet. Whether you're facing a Lance, a Locust, or a Marauder with a grudge, the Steel Thunder laughs in their face. Jump jets. Need to escape a traffic jam? No problem. The Steel Thunder can leap over buildings, rivers, and the occasional disgruntled mech warrior. Just hit the jump jets and soar like a majestic metal eagle. Heat sink system. Worried about overheating? Fear not. The Steel Thunder's advanced heat sinks keep you cool even when you're raining down hellfire on your foes. Plus, they double as cup holders for your favorite energy drink. Custom
I
paint
have
jobs.
questions?
Want flames? We got flames. Want neon stripes? We got those too. The Steel Thunder is a canvas for your wildest artistic dreams. Just don't ask for glitter. We draw the line at glitter. Autopilot, because sometimes you need to check your mech warrior Tinder profile while stomping on enemy tanks. The Steel Thunder's autopilot system ensures you arrive at your destination without missing a beat. Testimonials. I was stuck in rush hour traffic. And then I remembered I was in a battle mech. I just stepped over the cars and kept going. Sergeant Ramirez, mercenary pilot. The Steel Thunder helped me propose to my mech girlfriend. I wrote, will you be my mech tech girlfriend? Will you be my fusion reactor on the side? She said yes. Lieutenant Jackson, Solar S7 champion. So, fellow mech warriors, why settle for a rusty old Jenner when you can ride the Thunder? The Steel Thunder, because life's too short for a subpar firepower. Call now and we'll throw in a complimentary PPC upgrade and a set of fuzzy dice for your cockpit. Operators are standing by. Disclaimer: the Steel Thunder is not street legal, void where prohibited by the great houses, and may cause structural damage to buildings, forests, and your egos. Side effects including grease swagger, a sudden urge to quote Sun Tzu, and occasional existential crises, but batteries not included.
There we go, folks.
Yeah, we need to have just like a robot off at some point. Just we make them fight in an arena of sales. This is a good plan with no downside.
Of course.
Oh, and it looks like for last minute game show program, what run here we do, yes, yay. Quote 1440, sorry, 4440. Rip Crone Goat, you'll be missed. To suffer the gut rot of food poisoning. Zyku, well, fuck. Bionic Babe, upon learning that her courtesy flesh consumed a bad MRE.
There we go, folks.
Yeah, I don't recommend that.
No, don't do that. All right, guys, we're going to call it an evening.
Memories?
Well, no, if you're given the option of food poisoning, select no.
It's true.
Yeah, just like opt out on the form.
Oh. All right, guys, we will be back next week. We're going to call it a night here. So be here next week, and we're going to torture Gummy. Have fun.
Wait, what?
What?
So long and thanks for all
What?
the mechs.
How about
Robomech, from the makers of Analog Mech and Vegetable Product.
I'm going to take you out on Lady Red's art again, just in case anybody missed it. So here we go.
It is pretty cool.
It is. Good night, everybody.
Examine it with your face.
Welcome to the new MARIK Workshop from WBPL 76. This program is brought to you by Lady Red Productions, the Bear Digs Corporation, and a generous grant from the Night Owl Foundation. Why are you here? Cat, will you stop chewing on me?